Hello, I'm Rebecca and welcome to this video. This week's topic on Top 5 Wednesday is favorite authors you discovered this year. And as always, Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey over Ginger is Lainey. I'll leave the link to her channel and also the Goodreads group down below so you can join us because it is really fun. So I've chosen 5, kind of 6 authors that I have read this year and discovered this year, and they're not like in a set order, but I have kind of put them in order, but not exactly. They could be switched around before I'm done editing this video, so these are just my top 5. Coming in at number 5 is Roald. I read Fangirl by her this summer and I really loved it, and I really want to read more by her. My sister also read Fangirl and she also loved it. I really loved her writing style and I really thought that it was a fun book, so Roald. Coming in at number 4 is David Nicholls. I read One Day by him and I absolutely adored it. I thought it was a great book. It's about Emma and Dexter, and we follow them one day each year in like 20 years or something, and I just loved seeing their friendship grow and just loved hearing about them. And it was a really interesting concept to only follow them one day each year. I also loved the movie, and I realized that some of his books I've actually seen the movie versions of, and I didn't even know that they were based on a book, so I definitely need to read more of his books. Coming in at number 3 is Stephen Chbosky. I read Perks of Being a Wallflower this year and absolutely loved it. I think this is kind of a theme going on, that I absolutely loved the books that I read, and yeah, I just thought that it was amazing. It was written very differently than I expected. I watched the movie before. Yes, I'm sorry, I shouldn't do that. But I really loved both the book and the movie. Coming in at number 2, I chose Roald Dahl. And if anyone has seen my, what must that be, August wrap up, you know that I read 15 of his books in August, and I absolutely loved it. I was on a roll and I just read a lot of Roald Dahl books. I just think that he has written some amazing books and that he's a great children's author. And I heard that he also wrote some adult fiction, and I really want to get my hands on that as soon as possible. If my bank account can afford it. I don't think so. But I need to get on it someday, and I will, trust me. And coming in at number 1 is kind of 2 authors because they wrote this thing together that I want to talk about, and it is Colleen Hoover and Tarrant Fisher. I read Never Never and Never Never Part 2. I don't think Never Never Part 3 is out yet. I haven't read it, at least, because the last time I checked it wasn't out, and I just need to read Never Never. It's about a boy and a girl who just kind of feels like they wake up, but they're doing stuff and then they don't remember anything. They don't remember their name, they don't remember any of their family members or their friends, and they kind of figure out that the other person doesn't remember anything either, and they have to figure out what has happened to them and why no one else seemed to be bothered by this or seem to know what's going on. And I loved it, and I really need to read the end of it because I need to know what happens. I've also only heard great things about Colleen Hoover, so I really need to read some of her novels as well. And yeah, that was my top 5 authors that I discovered this year. I discovered a whole lot of other authors as well, but I think that these are my top 5. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye bye.